Hey folks, Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland.
I can't
I'm
handle the
Jonn
pressure.
Ritland. And that is the scared co-host known as...
The Terminator. Hello.
And, yes, a RAWvidence review.
Yes.
As you,
on a
as,
fancy schmancy new camera that
yes, that you
was
were
a pain in the ass to get.
because Amazon Flex drivers probably, well, this particular one needs more training.
And if I didn't speak to an amicable neighbor, I probably would have gotten arrested.
But thanks to this guy being awesome, thanks to the neighbor being understanding, we have the camera, we have a good setting. This is going to be a quick review because first I want to say something about Vince Russo because he said something about wrestling involving ring psychology. The man that did how many matches on a pole?
Viagra on a pole, as one of the young bucks said.
Viagra on a pole.
Whatever his name was.
Him and Nick, I think. I don't know. They both blocked me. Hashtag fuck the Young Bucks. No, rather not. But anyway, what he do is that him and Ed Ferrara were involved in the Terry Runnels miscarriage angle.
David Arquette.
David Arquette. I mean, look, that was bad, but that got him at least a little mainstream publicity. And David at least was a wrestling fan and didn't want to do it. No, he didn't want to be champion, but did that on a pole. And Judy Bagwell on a forklift. Oh yeah, the last rights match, and and he did the whole thing with Dr. Stevie Richards and Abyss. Anyway,
he's an in-ring psychology basket case.
Vince, you wouldn't know. No. You wouldn't know how to spell psychology. I bet somebody had to spot you all the letters but one. You're an idiot. Your family doesn't deserve to be targeted. You're an idiot.
SIGHKOLOGEE. Psychology.
Swerve, bro. Moving on. Kurt, so much slurring.
Yeah.
So much slurring. And then, of course, Kurt, I would like to announce Braun!
He didn't even have to say it, just...
Best announce.
Yep.
Best announcement.
Ooh.
Yes. And then Braun out there, he's going to fight Brock Lesnar. And then Kane, who needs a walking cane at this point.
He's Kane and disabled.
Grandpa Glenn is awake and irritable.
Okay.
This is going to be a triple threat. Heyman comes out. Bork is mad.
The Heyman.
The Heyman, the advocate of the universe.
Yes.
Heyman. Yes, that was a great meme you came up with.
By the
great
power
fellowship.
of Hartford.
Was that on Hartford? Oh, right. Yeah, there we go. Nice. No, triple threat. Yep. Kane's going to take the pin. Duh. Because we had to have Lesnar versus Reigns. Seth versus Jason Jordan and Seth versus Samoa Joe. It was fine. Joe, of course, saying stuff like, I feel like the belle of the ball. All the boys want to dance with me, but all the popular boys are taken. So now it's just you guys.
That's
Joe,
a little creepy.
Yeah, Joe, did Kevin Dunn write that? Is it because Kevin Dunn likes boys? Because he probably does. Stupid Bucky Beaver tooth motherfucker. I'm surprised no sexual harassment suits come out against that guy. Anyway, Joe sitting at ringside. Seth and Jordan had a fine match. It was a fine match. It was very well wrestled. Yeah. It went on way too fucking long.
Yes, it did.
Way too long. Jordan is embracing the crowd hatred. Finally, it took you long enough, Jason, because the crowd... I don't hate you. I think you're a great athlete, but this angle, pun intended, is terrible.
Yes.
So, good match. Seth wins. Cool. The itch and burn it down streak continues. Bray, same promo, but this feud with Matt will do him good.
Yes, indeed.
And it's on the 205 Live Tour.
For some reason.
Yes.
The two guys combined will probably equal about twice 205, three times 205.
Twice, I would say. Well...
2.5 times.
Probably about 500. Well, that's because Enzo came.
502.
I like that.
502 unalive and awoke.
Better than Dead Alive. You never saw
Jiggle physics. Oh, dead. I was thinking Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive as a movie actually it was a lot better than Dead Alive. Anyway, so Balor versus Bo and Axel, and
it was a thing.
It existed, and
it was a handicap match, even though it was definitely planned to have a certain somebody show up.
True. Axel's nose was busted. Gulak's nose was busted later in his match. Itami comes in. Too much fanfare, kinda.
Yeah.
He shockingly did not get injured getting in the ring. And then we had a tag match where they made a lot of guys wrestle twice tonight.
Yes. It's like they weren't using their talent properly.
Yeah, you have other people.
Oh, God. People commenting about Hideo Itami using the go to sleep. Like, hey, guess what?
Hideo used it before CM Punk.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Punk even said he got it from Hideo in his documentary. I know that you guys like the Young Bucks and you're unintelligent, stupid morons.
Hey, no, not all of them.
Not all of them. No.
Only the idiots.
True. You guys may have a short-term memory. I mean, I didn't think that you guys were that dumb, though. Punk, yes, he made the move a little more mainstream, maybe, on U.S. television, but Hideo, a.k.a. Kenta, invented it. Come on. Let's be a little smart. I know that's hard for some of you, especially some of you devoted for a certain someone, but let's be real here. And yes, I stand by that. So, anyway, Itami, Balor, with Bo and Axel happened. GTS, they're in Chicago next week. You will not be here actually, you will be doing stuff on Christmas. I will be
with family,
and that's fine.
So will you be, but you know.
Yes, but I will be. I live with my family, so that's easy. And I will be watching and reviewing Raw Christmas. Why?
Because reasons.
To keep up the streak. Meaning it'll be uploaded when I feel like it. And then Alexander interview is fine. Enzo, they hate you, Enzo. I hope that your New Year's is terrible. All I want for New Year's is Enzo to not be in the ring anymore.
Just for Enzo to lose his 2 front teeth.
Well, I mean, I would actually rather Kevin Dunn lose his 2 front teeth. Going back to the Bucky Beavertooth guy.
Get the Cesaro treatment.
I just want to go to his brain. But anyway, I don't care.
He's got teeth large enough for it.
He does.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Anyway,
Enzo was on commentary, and oh god, it turned the Cedric Gulak match, which I was looking so forward to, into a shitfest because you had Enzo and Booker in a battle to decide who could sound more ridiculous.
The answer might surprise you.
it's still Booker.
Yeah, if Pete got Booker, you should not be on commentary. Stevie Ray is such a better talker than you, and Booker's actually good on his own podcast.
You ever want to talk about him?
It's a good Linda Blair impression from The Exorcist.
Yes, that too.
But yeah, Enzo really dragged this down, and of course he got a phone call. Why it wasn't a Note 7, so it blew up in his hand, I don't know. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sure. Look, yes, they got me, but Enzo is absolute garbage and is dragging down the 205 Live brand, and you guys don't see it because you think it's entertainment. And Enzo couldn't even spell entertainment because he can't spell soft.
I think the best thing that Enzo's been doing is getting other wrestlers up, like
Gulak.
Drew Gulak.
That's true. The problem is, Enzo, the reactions for Enzo, depending on the area, are getting less and less.
Yeah.
And that's good because it means the fans are finally waking up and realizing, oh yeah, Enzo's fucking terrible.
They're going to be in New Jersey, though, tomorrow.
Jersey?
And Cedric Alexander will take it away from him and in his home state.
I don't know if they're facing off tomorrow.
No,
I don't think they are.
Should.
They should. Jersey, please be smart. I mean, I know that...
I'm smart.
I know you just have the Devils, but come on, cheer. Actually cheer for the right people. Mm-hmm. And ignore Baron Corbin's blinding forehead. Sorry, Ashley. I'm not. Then, of course, Gulak did what to Enzo with Nia?
He cock Gulaked her, as it were.
Yes. Nia and Enzo, Vince, I can't wait for your dumbass to retire.
Oh, God.
Stephanie, I can't wait for your... And I'm sorry if you don't like the C word. Stephanie, I can't wait for your cunty ass to go away. At least stay off camera, you stupid bitch. God, no, not you. At least stay off camera, you stupid bitch. No one likes you on camera.
Nope.
You're a goddamn cancer is what you are.
You're a staph infection.
Yes, a hashtag staph infection. Raw doesn't have hepatitis, it has a massive staph infection.
Stephanie McMahon.
I like that. Put that hashtag there. Anyway, Asuka versus Alicia. I was not fine with Asuka in the ring. Good God. And Alicia got in some offense, which is fine because Alicia's a very capable athlete. A gimmick.
That people forget.
Yes. And a lot of people will create is forgotten. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's sad. It's like she was only given like 3 minutes. At least she was given not a ton of time, but she got in some offense. Really good Northern Lights by her. She hits a beautiful bridge on that. That is the kind of stuff they need to show with Alicia. Move her to SmackDown. Mm-hmm. During the Superstar Shakeup, give her something to do.
Move Natty over to Raw.
Tyson makes Natty Raw. I love you, Natty, but it's all right. No, hey, just come on. They're happy together. But anyway, Well, yeah, at least she needs to go to SmackDown.
Yes.
At least. Or I had an idea to put her in NXT and have her feud with Ember Moon. It'd be something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of jobbing every week.
It's getting trite with all the too many feuds, but not enough people.
They can't push enough. They can't push everybody at once. I understand that, but
Yes.
sometimes it's ridiculous. But Asuka just... I just still want to be that mask. Anyway, Joe in the Bar versus Ambrose, Rollins, and Jordan, 2 of which already wrestled. It was fine. I hope Ambrose isn't legit injured. They had a backstage thing where hopefully Ambrose is just selling. Maybe they're going to give him some time off, which doesn't hurt because then we won't get any more Ambrose.
Maybe it does hurt, and he has to take time off anyway.
True. Maybe Renee made it hurt. Maybe he likes it when it hurts. Do you want me to keep going?
No.
Probably not a good idea.
She probably does.
Clawing. Anyway, Stephanie is here. Jesus. God. What?
I know we already talked about her, but...
God, you were such trash. Matt talking to a goldfish named Napoleon, playing chess with him.
Yes.
That was
a
great.
wee little goldfish named Napoleon.
Yes.
There's a joke there, and if you look on Matt Hardy's Twitter, you'll understand why.
Because if you can decipher Matt Hardy's Twitter.
It's not that difficult.
It's really
Have you not awoken?
Chris, I'm barely awake now. Right. Anyway, Dean, if Dean is being written off TV, though, just saying, hopefully he's okay. Slater and Rhino, you were mentioning, where the hell were they?
And then, alas, there they were, along with other people that we haven't seen in a while, but for more obvious reasons.
The Revival!
Yeah.
Who would have thought that the Revival... Who would be a fan of the Revival? Oh, right, me. And you are too. But the Revival, really damn good team. Odd time to have them return. I would have had them return the first Raw of January. But that's okay. They beat Rhino and Slater quickly, decisively. That's fine. Let him get back in the ring, get some work in. Please stay injury free in 2018. Please, the tag division needs you for the love of God. But no, seriously, for their own health, I want them to stay healthy. Dana and Titus and Apollo were backstage, and Dana dressed up like a secretary probably. Was, glasses on, writing in a notepad. I'm sorry, I'm sure Dana's a lovely person, but Dana, sorry, you're horrible on the mic and you can't wrestle.
Secretary sandwich between 2 black guys. Sounds like something you'd see on Pornhub.
It's like a Oreo. That's what you call a blonde girl in the middle of 2 black guys. Anyway, don't ask me how I know that. Dana is trying to be Alexandra York from the York Foundation, Terry Reynolds.
Yes.
That was great.
Reynolds along.
Yes. Slater and Rhino apparently are going to motivate themselves, and Rhino is going to whip Slater into shape. I'm going to teach you a lesson, boy.
Next Raw, they better have a training montage.
They better.
You gotta have a montage!
Slater is really feeling it. So anyway, Elias, hugely...
No time to shulk about.
Elias, hugely over. And he was feeling it. No, he was. Even though he tried to heel on him and everything with the Tom Brady jokes.
I think he's just too naturally over with the crowd to maintain being a heel.
And there's nothing wrong with that. He's great, though. And oh my God, it was great. And then Sasha interrupts. I mean, Sasha actually with hair that looks normal somewhat.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. Mickey, Jesus.
You're so fine, you blow his mind.
Not my mind. Anyway, blows
Not
Magnus'
on the couch. Thankfully, we don't film on the couch anymore.
True, this is a good thing. Could have probably been worded a little better, I suppose.
Maybe.
Bailey's
Maybe
tube.
not.
One of Bailey's tube men fell over.
And she tried to work him a little bit, but he just wouldn't come back up.
Would have worked with me if Bailey had done that.
Probably.
Anyway.
Not as big, though. I'm sure.
As yellow, though.
Gross.
Do you want to know more?
Sounds like jaundice. You should get that checked out.
It's funny because of my name. Anyway. Bailey, Mickey, Sasha versus Fap Solution, and it ended quickly. The entrances were longer than the goddamn match.
Yep.
And then...
It was a DQ.
Yes, not Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, we had Dairy Queen earlier, actually, because there's one just on the street. Nia Jax ran in. Samoan dropped both Mandy and Sonya. Mandy trying to wrestle. That's adorable.
What? You're making Nia look intimidating?
And, I mean, to be fair, Nia isn't that good, but book her at least like this or something, squashing some women.
Don't book her.
No. But you know what I mean. Book her not like in something with Enzo.
Yeah.
That's crap. Stephanie, though, comes out. All the women are out there. Stephanie, dressed like the trash she is. Like a Rocky whore. Where, villain. I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore.
She's just trash.
Okay, you know what? I hope her daughters grow up to be less trashy than she is. Anyway,
I mean, it is the McMahon household.
True.
And Stephanie was the favored child.
Even though Shane was better.
I think that's why.
Yeah, that's probably it.
He didn't need as much convincing.
And Linda's eye went sideways. So did Sean's. Anyway. So... Women's Royal Rumble. That's the big announcement. It took about 10 years to get to that announcement because Stephanie wouldn't show up. Stephanie, you're not responsible for the women's revolution. Women work hard despite your cunty ass existing.
When you have somebody who's on their way out, put them up as like a women's general manager.
Yes.
Someone who handles the announcements with dignity and grace.
Mickey.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Natty? Have Natty do it on SmackDown. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that any of these women are old or not, but use them in different roles. Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
It's exactly it. They're still in their prime. They can still, well, maybe not in their prime, but they're still pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And you could use them in far better ways and allow other talent to grow.
True.
You don't need a lot of people in the way of Absolution in the Riot Squad. The Riot Squad.
Riot with 2 T's.
Yes, right.
Okay, now let's say this much about the Women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And you're right with what you were saying. I'm excited. I don't know if it's going to be 30 women. I don't know. I don't remember that because I tuned a lot of Stephanie out because I want to just stab myself in the head with an ice pick whenever she talks. And I never want to have an erection again whenever I look at Stephanie or hear her talk.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm excited for the Women's Royal Rumble. All the women on Raw and SmackDown that aren't involved in title programs. Ronda Rousey's going to come in and win the whole damn thing, isn't she?
Nope.
You don't think so?
No, apparently the rumors of her training have been greatly exaggerated.
That she's not any good?
Or that she's not going to yet.
Or that she's lousy.
I highly doubt that.
Well, okay. I mean, look, as long as she doesn't take anything on the chin, because she has a glass jaw. Just saying. But I'm excited for the Women's Rumble.
Yes.
Don't fuck it up like you did the Money in the Bank match. And I mean, here's the thing. I didn't mind the booking of the Money in the Bank match because it was good
the end result.
Yes, it was the end result because then they went back on it 2 days later. So do the right thing with the Women's Rumble. I would have it be 30 women. If you had to have it as 20 women, that's fine.
Bring the people up from the Mae Young Classic.
Yes.
Piper Niven would be great to see.
She would be.
Kairi Sane, of course.
Kairi Sane, if you're going to have her in that. Amber probably won't be involved in it just because...
This also gives you an opportunity to build tag teams with the women's division there.
They could have Billy Kay and Peyton come up. I mean, you got a tag team right there.
Yep.
You have the Riot Squad. You could have the numbers game there. Absolution. You have a lot of good stories you can tell that you're going to fuck up because that's what you do.
Yes.
And not you. You and I could book the women so much better. Could we book them any worse?
Yes.
True.
If we tried, we could book them worse.
We could book them like Russo because Russo doesn't respect women. But anyway.
Yeah.
That C-.
All right.
And I'm being generous.
Yes.
Because it was not a very good episode of Raw.
Nope.
You agreed?
Yes.
C-. So anyway, that's what we gotta say. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what we said? You like the new camera? You should, because he bought it and it's awesome.
I also went through a lot of trouble for it, so you better goddamn like it.
Yes, all the goddamn. Anyway. So, like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter links, thumbnail in the description. I don't know why I'm pointing at myself while doing that. Thumbnail in the description. It's been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. That
is the Dominator.
We will see you tomorrow for SmackDown.
Indeed.
Yes.